I'm at a stoplight. I'm thinking, wow, probably all these people around me are going to hell if nobody tells them a message about Christ. It's still less than like 0.5 or 0.4% are evangelical believers in Spain. And when you have 45, 46 million people, I mean, we're talking, it's a handful that we really think have a true faith in Christ. World Team is an interdenominational mission agency, and they are committed to taking the gospel to areas of the world where there's little or no gospel witness, where there's almost no church, evangelical church that's been planted. We're using a lot of different methods to reach people with the gospel. So we've got Jason and Sarah Tierney that are up at an English academy, Christian English academy, helping to educate the kids of missionaries. It's an important thing because who knows how many of those kids may decide to stay in Spain and serve God. We have another town called Velilla, and in Velilla we have two couples that are doing house churches. I love it because I think that Spaniards are really desiring to have real relationships that go deeper. We go to Bejar. In Bejar we have a church that is multiplying, and it's really exciting for me because it's a church that's very evangelistic, very active in the community, wanting to touch people's lives with the love of Christ. We have another ministry going on in Alburquerque, which is a sister city to Alburquerque, New Mexico. And I'm just flabbergasted with this because our missionary there, Paul Lizardo, and his wife Tamara, they came up with this vision. How can we help connect these two cities together? And they're doing it. He's got a radio station where they're beaming out the good news about Christ, not only in this little town, but into all the little towns in the surrounding area. We live and work in the city of Cáceres, and it's exciting because the church has been planted and it's being led by two Spanish leaders, and that's the goal. So we've really been in a process of disengaging from the local church, and that's allowed us to free up and to focus on another outreach. All Spanish people want their kids, parents want their kids to learn English. And so we thought, what would it be like if we started an academy that is different from the others? In the academy, we teach English. We don't talk about God in the classroom unless they bring it up. But the goal is to build a relationship with the kids and with their parents, and so that as the kids keep coming back year after year, we get more contact with the family, we get more contact with the kids, we get more opportunities to share Christ with them. I grew up in a community saturated with God talk, but Spain is a place where people don't hear about God, or if they hear about Him, they hear about Him in a bad way. So, Jesus, when He says, go and make disciples of all nations, I think it means that we're to go. I think it means that we ought to find a place that every part of my life ought to be talking about making more disciples, announcing who Christ is, and helping people come closer to God.